Good evening, YouTubers. Tsquare here with Tsquare Talk. So today we're going to make up some lobster tails. We're going to cook them up in the oven. It's going to be a delicious recipe. This is super easy. It sounds a little intimidating when people say lobster tails. All you got to do, preheat your oven, get it set to 400, start preheating it right off, and then I'm going to show you what we do with these tails. Now these tails are tails that I processed myself. I will leave the link in the bottom about how I processed them by freezing them. I basically chop off the tail while they're live, clean it off, and freeze them. I pulled them out of the freezer yesterday, and now I'm going to cook them up today. So let's get started. Okay, so to do this, all we're going to do, we're going to take our scissors and we're going to end up cutting right down the seam. And you can see you're just going to stick it in there. You want to stick it above the meat, and you're going to cut right up the seam just like this. Don't want to go all the way to the back. Then you're just going to end up splitting it open a little like this. You're gonna separate a little bit. You'll feel it kind of break a little bit. Then you're gonna stick your thumb under here, and you're gonna separate the meat from the shell. And it's gonna look just like so. Now also, you want to end up, once you get it set right, so it's going to sit just like that. Now when I did process these, I ended up trying to separate out the vein ahead of time. You can see right there the vein's still in there. I ended up, because I filled it with water, hosed them out. That's all in another video. You do want to pull out the vein if you can, and then wash this off, and then it's going to sit like this on the pan. I will show you once I get all 5 of them ready to go. Once you get them all opened up, I put a little bit of spices on them. I'll show you what I like to use. I have some regular ground pepper, some pink Himalayan salt, some garlic powder, and a little bit of cayenne pepper. Now I know my garlic pepper and my pink salt are actually in the wrong bottles. That is only because I refill my own bottles and I reuse the shakers because I really like these glass ground up shakers. But it's cheaper for me to buy it in bulk and just refill it. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and throw these lobsters in the oven. And okay, I just pulled the lobsters out real quick. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw some butter on top of each one, and then I'm going to put them back in there for probably about a minute and go from there. Maybe about 3 minutes. I just want the butter to melt. Now I also sprinkled a little bit more garlic powder on there. I'm going to put that back in and let them sit in there for a little bit, about another couple minutes. Look at them. So I just pulled them out of the oven. Now unfortunately, I'm going to put these in the microwave just to let sit to keep warm for probably about 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes. That way my bacon can get fully cooked around the asparagus. And I want these to stay warm, but I didn't want to leave them in the oven because you don't want to overcook them. I hope to see you guys again on Tsquare Talk. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you hit the like, the subscribe button. We are trying to grow our channel. And leave me a comment, most importantly. I love to see what you guys have to say. And if you try it out, definitely let me know. Thanks a lot, guys. Hope to see you guys again.